Hello everyone, this is Nuru again. I'm coming live from Atlanta, Georgia. So today we're gonna continue with our series of Roadmap to Success. And today I'm going to talk to you about the four levels of actions. And I was really blessed and very highly favored to attend one of the highly uh, performer, uh, Grant Cardone. And he was explaining basically the process, the mindset of and creating massive action mentality, meaning how do you 10x everything? How do you multiply by 10 everything you want to do? So literally, I'm just gonna share some of the takeaways that really resonated with me, and I feel like if I hold it, I will not be doing a great service to people. So Grant Cardone, everybody know about it, and if you happen to get a chance to get his book, I have already ordered mine, which is on the way, the 10x rule. So I am super excited, man. I can't wait for that book to come here. So once the book gets in my hand, we will have the opportunity to learn, all of us, so we can get more. So basically, he started by saying that life is going to always be miserable. It doesn't matter in what circumstances. By default, life is gonna just take you to be miserable unless you decided to take an action. So if you, let's say you thinking about doing something, if you don't do it, what's gonna happen? You won't get anywhere. So is it, how does it help you really not doing anything? So you gotta take action. And action really, when you go through action, when you start taking action, that's where the change happen. And that's where, you know, you start really getting the result. You start changing into a new person. You start getting the result that you're looking for. Because if you're looking for your life or any change really to happen by just staying idle, it's not going to happen. So if you want that change, then you have to see what are the actions that are aligning in, with my goal or my destination so you can move forward. And he explained that, you see, the word change means alter. It also means replace with something new. So you cannot change your life or you cannot getting a different result unless if you take your current circumstances or your current doing and you replace them with the other things that you're supposed to do. Without that, there is no change. There is no result. Okay? So if you want your result to change, if you want your current circumstances to change, you have to replace everything you're doing today with a different set of action, different set of thinking to reach there. And this is what actually he goes there. A lot of people, they are hang on and thinking. They are paralyzing themselves because the more you think, the more you analyze, the more actually it dwells you into not doing anything because now your mind is kind of like bringing everything wrong that can possibly happen if you do, because you're trying. People, they become risk analyzers or risk evaluators, and they put all these things, evaluating all the things that could go wrong. Okay, so now instead of thinking, say you think and you go reach by taking actions. That was so powerful, I am telling you. So now, what are the things that you need to do really so you can build that mindset, that foundation of massive actions? It's a number one, you got to have a target. And this, we talked about this so many times. So meaning your target has to be so massive. A lot of people, we're trying to think very small, very, very, very small. You just want to do something that, okay, this is very easy for me. It's like, first of all, you have to to think big. Like, you have to set up a goal that's so monumental, so massive, that when you think about it, you really start feeling some, and that actually is going to require is you to start taking. And then number two is you make public. You make it public. You declare to other people. You declare to your spouse. You declare to your friends, hey, this is what's going on, man. I'm about to lose 20 pounds in 10 days. Oh, I'm about to create this. I'm about to earn this certification. Oh, you declare it, and those people can hold you accountable. Okay? And this is what I liked about this is you have to set up a high price, a bigger price for you to pay when you don't achieve that goal or when you don't take that action. And I think this is so big because I realize many times, actually, every time for me to achieve something, I had to create I have to go in some kind of emergency mode. Meaning, I'm like, I have a bigger stake to lose. So if I lose, if I don't do anything, then I'm gonna be a failure. So when my mind is operating in that emergency mode, that's when actually, really, for me, it worked very well when I put a bigger price or a bigger risk for something to lose. And I think that was it was a very great takeaway for people. So you make it public, and then you fix a high target, and then set yourself a bigger price for you to lose. Let's say if you have like a $5,000, give it to your wife and say, hey, or give it to somebody, man. Just hold this thing. If I'm not reaching what I'm about to do, I just want you to do with whatever we want to do with this money. Or if you have a nice car, you can say, okay, you can put it to sell, or you can do whatever. So when you are operating in that mode, then boom, you start operating because you know that, okay, man, the price to fail is bigger than the price of what I'm about to gain. So it really, really puts you into an operating mode. You start operating very high on high. And the other thing is, the other mentality that I like is a lot of people, we try to think of things, we try to hold on to things. And he said that in this term that, hey, you have to go broke. Don't hang on things. And this is and I kind of relate to the thing that they say, when you're going to something, you see, when you're crossing a bridge, you know there is no point of return. You burn that bridge, you say, okay, it's a do or die. So a lot of us, we hang on to those things. You like, okay, you're thinking about people, you're thinking about the money, you're thinking about what you're gonna lose, you're thinking about that, and that literally paralyzes you. So if you have a mentality of I am broke, I have nothing, so let me just start over and do this, it actually puts you in a mindset. It propels your mindset really to perform very high. Yeah, so the other thing is having really the courage to do things, which means really to have that ability to face your fears, because you can only fear people. Courageous people, they are people like us, but even though things are very complicated and they feel fear to do it, they do it anyway. That's what it means to have a courage. Okay, so But for us to reach to a better result, we have to go through many actions. It says quality can only obtain through quantity. You do a lot of quantity. Through a lot of quantity, then you can get more quality. You can filter quality. You cannot get to quality unless you go through quantity first. Okay, so I think that was also awesome, man. I can't wait to get this book. I'm so excited about it. So now the four levels, which was the title, the roadmap for this topic, was the four levels of action. So what are they? Number one is do nothing. Is doing nothing really. That's the first level of action, meaning I'm not doing nothing. I'm staying where I am, and whatever that it is, it happens. So, and that's a really a very poor state to be in, to tell you the truth. And I just encourage people to step out and really trying to find something that you can do, especially that is aligning with your goals, with the thing that you really, you know, you want to achieve in your life. Okay, so the second level of actions is retreat, back out. It's quitting, man. So what does that mean? It's pretty much start thinking about starting doing something and then just change your mind and retreat. We call these people quitters. Quitters will never win and winners never quit. Who said that? I think I read it in a book called The Magic of Thinking Big or Think and Grow Rich. Those are some of the terms. If you quit, if you have a quitting mentality, the only way to fail in anything, any end over, is just saying I'm quitting. But we know that failure really is not quitting. When you build the mindset, you understand that failing is not really quitting. Basically, it's just give you an opportunity for you to learn. Like they asked this guy who discovered the lights. I don't know how they call him. I don't remember because I'm not really very good in physics. He failed so many times, and they were asking him, "Hey, how many times did you fail?" He just replied, "Hey, it was just another way of learning. I discovered different ways of these things will not work." See, that's a total different mindset. Okay? So the third level of action is just doing normal actions and just be average. If you try to be average, do what is that in your comfort zone, you're just gonna get average result. It's being amateur, just doing the things just so people know that you did something. Okay, and the fourth level, it was called the 10x, meaning go crazy in everything. So basically, if you do something today, you multiply it by 10, whatever that you do. So I made my commitment really, and I'm gonna really multiply by 10 in every action that I commit, especially to the goals that I fixed for 2021. So I can be in that operating mode, and so creating that momentum, because the more actions you take, then that momentum, the big more kicks in. Once the momentum kicks in, man, you are unstoppable. And I hope this added value to you. Can't wait to get the book. I'm just gonna share along once the book get delivered, and so we can all have the benefit of all these things. And please, if you like what I'm sharing, uh, just like and share with everybody else so they can also benefit from these teachings. Thank you very much, and I wish you a very great morning or good night here in US and the other part of the world. Good morning or good afternoon. Bye.